Okay, take two of this whole video that I recorded that got no audio in it. So yesterday when I was streaming, I was trying to figure out a way to get a virtual microphone working properly. There were various implementations for it, and with Pipewire and Pulse Audio, mostly Pulse Audio. Pulse Audio seemed to be like the more complicated one, but this more simplified one in a sense, comes from Luke Xiao, someone I actually knew growing up. So you find your solution in the coolest of places, and this is from back in 2021. So it still works, wire plumber, pipe wire, things like that. We can show how it looks. So you can see we're still using Pulse Audio, and we're using the pipe wire interface as well through PW-Link, the Pipewire CLI tools, which I think should be pretty standard on most everything. So, we can show basically what's going on through QPW graph. And so we've already got a few of our interfaces already. We've got our OBS showing up. We've got our microphone to OBS, our built-in audio to OBS, and things like that. We've got our cool MIDI stuff and everything. So the Pipewire graph, or QPW graph, shows us kind of a bunch of things of the interactions graphically between what's going on in Pipewire, and this will help us illustrate what's going on a little bit easier too for those that need pictures to see. So the first thing we are going to do is if I can spell worth a darn, PACTL, and we've got our, now we need, so we've got our virtual speaker. And so this is going to be our speaker interface. So when we create this using the Pulse Audio, it'll create the virtual speaker in here. So now here we have our virtual speaker. And then next in our step-by-step is our virtual mic. So this creates the two outputs. We've got our audio source virtual as our media class, and we've got our channel map being front left and front right. So this basically defines what our virtual mic is, and that it is indeed a stereo mic. So we've got our virtual mic right here. And so now we could come in QPW graph and link it like this manually, but we've also got the script here that Luke made that does it for us. So we can show what each one of these does line by line, just like we have been. So we can go PW-Link front right on the virtual speaker to virtual mic front right, input front right on the virtual mic. So you note that you name your device and then colon and then the part of it, whatever that you're mapping to, and then the thing it's connecting to, virtual mic, input front right. Kind of same deal. So we've got this line shows up now, and then we got to do our front left as well. And now both of our lines are linked together, and we can mess with it like so over this way. Now, if I really wanted to, I could come up to here and like link this up here. But what's really cool is we can come in through like, so I've already tried to show it in the first take with Sneedacity, Tenacity, and that didn't show up. But we can still use OBS to illustrate what we've got going on. So we can actually come into here if we add a, let's see, Pulse Audio capture device. We can do virtual, and then we can see our virtual mic shows up right here. So now it is right there. It used to be, but since I'm not monitoring anything, it's not doing anything. So in OBS, the other thing you would do is if you were to go into video, let's see, it's in, where was it? Advanced, no, audio advanced. And the monitoring device I can select as virtual speaker. So I had set all this up before when trying to stream, and what I didn't realize I didn't have set is no, not the settings. If I go over here to advanced audio properties, you can see our audio monitoring settings right here. If I put it on monitor only, mute output, it will then output to that virtual mic that I have set for monitoring so that you can hear in your ear what's going on. But if I had it on monitor and output, then it would have sent it both ways on the first take when I was originally doing this. So now here we are again on take 2. But yeah, so you can use it in that way. And because of that, this is useful, or you can use it to send like the audio from your desktop to the audio. Otherwise, you can basically interface with a speaker and use it as an output. I think let's actually look at Pavu control. So if I go to output systems, I can see my virtual speaker right here, and I could set that as my main speaker and then output all my desktop audio out that way as well. And it would go out through the virtual mic, which you can see right here as well. So we've got all of our devices here showing up, and these two act as a way that we can interface and link whatever output we want to link to whatever output. So if I had OBS set where monitoring was coming out through the virtual speaker, it would go through the virtual mic. Then I could go into like Discord or something like that and then tell it, hey, use the virtual mic as an audio source, and then I would be able to go back into OBS and turn on virtual camera, and I could have both my audio and my video going through into Discord or what have you. Or if I'm using Rumble Studio like I was yesterday, I would be able to link both of those together and have a complete setup to where my audio is actually not that far off in sync from each other. Except for the fact that yesterday my computer froze up for whatever reason while I was working under this system, or under this criteria, and so the stream ended up ending prematurely. But yeah, so that is the simpler method on getting all of this put together and creating a way to do it. And it's, again, almost 3-year-old post that is your solution that you find on the internet. And yeah, and on another topic, since you're here, if you're on YouTube, I am sub 100 to that 1,000 mark, which I am working towards. So, and that means that I will be able to fully monetize. So, and I've been looking at my analytics, and so like 97% of you are not subscribed that come to watch the videos. So if even just a few of you were to subscribe, then you'd be able to dab on all those people that don't have ad block installed that are forced to watch ads on my videos. And what could be better, or you will encourage them to get ad block as well. So by me monetizing, we are spreading the gospel of ad block. And you can dab on all the people that don't have ad block on their browsers or are watching in the default app without ad block. If you enjoyed the video, then like, comment, subscribe, feed the algorithm, boost the video up, share this video with your friends. If you found it informative or you just want to chat, I've got plenty of places in the description, Discord, Guilded, and what have you. Check those out, and I will see you guys in the next one.